What is going on out there in the world of sim racing here? This is Jason here at Signature Sports. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Saturday night as the off season for the real world dirt series is kind of in play, but the virtual sim racing world is looking pretty darn fantastic. We're running my local track, my hometown track. The Diamond Dirt track is what it is. Lucas Oil Speedway out of sort of the finer parts of Missouri over here. Clay oval surface. It's going to run pretty darn decently. Pretty excited for it. Pretty excited to see what's going to happen here. The track maps have not updated for whatever reason on this series. So not this series, but on SDK. So I do apologize about that not being there. But that's what we're going to run. We're going to have some fun with this one. This one is absolutely... it's gonna resemble some dime or dozen fanatics when it comes to this race line. So I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen. All right, so Clay Oval, we're gonna run 10 lap heats, 4 to the feature, 15 lap C mains, of course, with the I think it's gonna be 1 to the feature, 15 lap B main should have the 20 lapper or 20 drivers going to the feature. I think that is the number that has been the number the last couple of weeks. It's going to be the number this week. So we're gonna roll with it. And something I didn't do, I'm gonna throw you back on the starting soon screen because the overlay, I just changed all the overlays and I need to refresh them. So I will be right back. We'll go over some more stuff. Thank you, Alex, for the like, the share. Paul, thank you very much. Yes, sir. You're going to put on a show. I do know that that's going to happen. So we're going to let this do it. I will be right back in 2 shakes. I shouldn't take very long. Okay. All right. All good things. All good things. There it is. I just wanted to make sure it was all going to work the way it's supposed to. And because that's most important to me. I want to make sure that if we do something nice for the leagues, we're going to make sure that we're doing the right thing. So, there it is. Fusion Setup Shop is the sponsor for the series. Heats brought to you by JJNSC RC Raceway, or Racewear. Absolutely fantastic. Chance to be a part of the platform out here. Check them out on Facebook, of course. FusionSetupShop.com to find some of the best setups out there on the market. Encourage you to do it. Facebook.com/JJSC Racewear is where you're going to find all that fantastic stuff. How about starting grid for heat race number 1? Right here at Lucas Oil Speedway, week 3. Keith Hackney is going to be your pole sitter here for today's race. But Molino is going to be your outside pole sitter. Jamie Massey up in the mix. There is Jamie. I haven't seen Jamie in a hot minute. Good to see him out here running. It's going to run inside row number 2 with Trent Bailey to his outside. Tyson Banks is going to have Justin Williams there, row number 3. Luke Rakoski is going to be there with Robert Overstreet, Nick Klosterman, Nick Bauman. All right there. I'm happy for them. I'm happy to see everybody get out there and run some race lines. Good to see you all out there as well. As they're going to be, they're going to run. Oh, Bud had an issue. And Bud went ahead and reset. Something happened to Bud there. I'm not quite sure what that was. He did. It was crazy to see. Yeah. Yeah, all good things. Red Family Bar and Grill, part of the family over here. Lunatic Designs, of course, Track Dogs, and all the fine folks with their Klosterman Designs, giving you some action. I like it. Trent Bailey will be back here, so that'll change some things. All right, we're ready to go. 10 lap heats. These drivers look to have a little bit of fun in the sun before the sunset skies here at Lucas Oil Speedway, the Diamond Dirt track. Best in the biz. Green flag. Caution laps do not count, as we'll see a whole lot happening here for these drivers. Big momentum for every single race line down to the bottom side. See some of the drivers going to utilize the high line here as they continue to work. Getting a little bit more into the crowd here as Jamie Massey tries to make some things happen. He's off 2 from the start of this one. The 119 rolls the corner. Will be jammed on the bottom side. House of Speed, Next Level Racing on the side of that one. Again, open series here for the drivers, so it's open setups. This one will matter when it comes to what this race line is going to be able to produce over the course of the rest of the racetrack. This track does wear out on the bottom side, and you don't necessarily want to see the single group, but it's something that can happen. Keith Hackney out front, 14.29, fastest lap. Tyson Banks is 14.39, last lap. You see the lap times right there on the left-hand side of this one. Continue to work. Good race line for the drivers. Whoa, baby. There it is. Drivers moving. They go 5 laps to go here with the Reaper Racing League. Momentum to change it all. Hackney on the bottom side, 5 laps to go. Make it 4 this time by. Flashman Designs want out all the stops here. Keith Hackney has Tyson Banks in tow. Under a second from the drivers. Oh, baby, we get some glitch going on right there. We apologize about that. I don't like to see it. How about that, Tony, giving us a follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Mr. Younger, it's a little late for me on that one. I would normally have everybody all set up, but not the case. Keith Hackney out front, Tyson Banks in second, Trent Bailey in third. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you setting up the cams when we try to do that early. And once I go live, it gets all this stuff messed up. There's the 46 of Overstreet down on the bottom side, 146 Diggs. White flag waves. That'll be your heat as I go through the motions and try not to have any issues. Reaper Racing Series gets that one out of the knocked out. It's Keith Hackney. We'll go on to finish this one out and win heat race number 1. Will be your pole sitter for the feature. Tyson Banks, Trent Bailey, and Jamie Massey will be your top 4 as the rest of the drivers go to work. Yeah, those things happen. No, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. I tried to set up the driver cams before the series. I didn't see anybody in there before I clicked the go live button, so I decided against it. Here's your starting grid for heat race number 2. Christopher Joy is going to have Cole Younger to the outside. Charles Barnes and Nathan Alul make up row number 2. Lakin Martin's going to have Chase Dudow in row number 3. Nick King, Justin Brown, row number 4. Zach Dillon, Dusty Smith will make up row number 5. I'm liking it. Tony Whipperman, appreciate you. No worries, man. No worries. Everyone transfers. Should be 20, right? That's the way it should work. I think everybody should transfer, but they got to race it out, right? That's the way I look at it. I thought the session showed 20 plus, so we'll see. We'll see. No worries, man. Yeah, the session goes 6 Central, so wait. Yeah, 6 Central. Melvin's Lawn Care, a whole bunch of fine folks out there having some fun with that. Reaper is one of the best dirt leagues we've called in a hot minute. We do call, of course, Chop Shop and all the fine folks over there, but I will tell you what, they've been putting on a heck of a show over the last couple of weeks, and I'm pretty happy about it. Randy, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody for being out there and liking and following and doing all that stuff. We will be Green Flag Racing here in just a moment as the Fusion Setup Shop rolls the corner. Lucas Oil Raceway, heat race number 2. Green flag for the JJ&SC Raceway, or heat race number 2. A lot of fun. These drivers push the corner. 32 out front. Younger trying to hold on to second. Right now, the 121 of Charles Barnes slides up into him. Dunow is going to make a roll to the outside. Younger off 1. Nathan Rule sweeps 2 for 1 as Joy goes to work. Here is where the 38 is on the front straightaway. I'm sorry, the back straightaway. They get into to 3 and 4 here at Lucas Oil. You see where the start-finish line is. It's going to be just about halfway, almost a little bit to the east side of that start-finish line. Absolutely fantastic racetrack. Love the speed that it produces as lap times tick away here. You'll see what the last lap times are on the right side of the right side. They pop out, so you'll be able to see what's going on with the drivers, who's running faster, who's running slower. Right now, Joy, your race leader, 14.591 last time by. Charles Barnes having an issue here. Had a big stop. Chase Dunow's going to be back here on the bottom side of the racetrack as well. It's going to reset to pit road. We'll go to the C main and try to make some things happen there. Nathan Alou will try to pick up some pace here to Christopher Joy as these drivers go to work. Right behind him, though, Cole Younger try to make some things work. Big push out of the corners. He tries to take back over second. He started second here in this one. Had a good run into the corner now with a little left front. He's got a little left front damage going on the front of the number 3 car. He's going to have to push if he wants to make this one work. Runs that upper seam. Got to be careful not to slider coming up against the tire. Holy cow, had an opportunity there and almost ended up with that left front tire pushed on the bottom side. 3 side by side, 2 to go here. As right now they go door to door, 3 to the inside. Picks back up second. Christopher Joy out front. Lakin Martin up 1 as well in that 4 spot. That's your transfer spot there for the front 4 rows. White flag waves final lap here in heat race number 2. Joy out front by a 1.4 second margin. And Nathan Rule tries to dig back into the corner. 3 to the outside. Big dig into the corner. 38 to the bottom side. Oh, baby. 38. Down to the bump. They touch. He's going to be in third. Nathan Rule will have that third transfer spot. Lakin Martin will be in fourth. Christopher Joy will win heat race number 2. Cole Younger finishes in second. That was a good little battle there for second. A lot of fun. Big warm-up. Are we going straight in? I think we're going straight in. Where's Michaela? Is Michaela out there having some fun? We have no C-Main? We have no C-Main. Or maybe we're gonna have some hot laps here. We'll see. Because Michaela's out there. Love to see Michaela. Michaela's been my most impressive driver out there. She has been really knocking down the door and giving everybody a run for their money. So, if you got somebody to root for, it's going to be Michaela Steffes. We'll see. I love it. All right. Big things happening. They're going to have a warm-up here. It gives me a chance to take a look and see what my ticker's doing. My ticker, so the upper ticker up there, folks, is supposed to be working. And for whatever reason, it's been a pain in my toes. Really has been a pain in my toes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, baby. Good things happen on this racetrack. This is a great racetrack. I try my best to not be so how do I put it? I try my best to be very, very open-minded about every track out there, but I really do love this track. I really do. It's amazing. Quick hot lap allowed for the main. All right. It might have to. I was gonna say the way that I saw with the warm up here. These drivers have done a phenomenal job of being able to put it on the line. Apex Designs out there, of course. Facebook.com/apex.oh. Go check them out. ApexDesigns.oh. They're absolutely fantastic place to get yourself taken care of. Julie, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. TrackDogs.net. Go check them out over there as well. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. These fine. Oh, Chiefland RC Raceway. If you've not been down to Chiefland, or if you've not checked out some of their stuff on the website, one of the coolest experiences that you'll ever have if you go down to Chiefland you'll be able to watch dirt racing with RC cars. Absolutely killer. They have an indoor circuit. They do have an outdoor track as well. Fantastic place to be. Lunatic Designs give you all the cool stuff that they update with the league. I want to make sure you check them out if you want a good trophy out there. Klosterman's going to be the guy for it. Melvin's Lawn Care. Of course, PFEFFER Windows. MFJ Welding out there as well. We'd love to see everybody. Of course, Red Pirate Bar. And I just love it. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time in Florida to go see all these companies. I really am. Chiefland, I watched I don't know if it was a live stream. Somebody did something at Chiefland, and that's how I was introduced to Chiefland. Before all of the iRacing stuff, I was watching some racing, and I know it was at the Chiefland RC Raceway because once I saw them being affiliated with leagues in iRacing, that's when I was like, hey, you know what? I actually know what this is, and I saw a whole lot of RC racing going on here. Absolute killer. Would love to be able to be, just be a part of that and take advantage of that. Very cool stuff when it comes to what they do. Yeah, just love it. Love it. Oh, your logo is showing up, right? I need to make sure your logo is, because I'm pretty sure it is. Let's just make sure it's there. Dang it, Paul. I like what you do, man. Yeah. Now it is. Now it's going to be in there. And I thought it was supposed to be in there, but it wasn't in there. So it will be now. That logo is supposed to be rotating. Get Paul. He's going to take care of your windows. I'll give him a call. That's what I say. They're going to finish up the warm-up, and we are getting ready to go into the feature. We are going to have everybody. We're going to have 20 drivers. So I think the only person we don't have is Michaela. That was one of the other drivers that didn't make it. So some people joined after the fact, but you know what? That's okay. Keith Hackney is going to be your pole sitter. Christopher Joy, your outside pole sitter. Tyson Banks, Cole Younger, it's going to make row number 2. Brett Bailey and Nathan DeLuca to make up row number 3. Jamie Massey, Lakin Martin, row number 4. Justin Williams, Nick King in row number 5. Luke Rukoski's going to have Justin Brown to his outside in row number 6. Down we go. Row 7 will be Nick Klosterman, Zach Dillon. Row 8, Robert Overstreet, Dusty Smith, Nick Bellman, and Nick Boffman and Charles Barnes. And row number 9, Bud Molyneux is going to have Chase Dunow in row number 10. These drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. What's cool about this is they're going to run 70 laps. I had I think I had the timer all weirded out earlier, so we should be good to go. We're going to have 70 laps of awesomeness here for the feature. See, there it is. That's what I mean. Now it's working. Apparently it only works for the feature, so let's just block scroll, everybody. Waving. Fusion Setup Shop, 70 laps here for the Lucas Oil Raceway Extravaganza. I do like it. These drivers are thrilled. I am thrilled. I am so happy to be home. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like up there. Pretty happy about that. All right, pace truck is off. You saw him dodge ball there. They're ready to go. So am I. They're going to come around 3 and 4 here, and we'll see what this one is going to entail. 91, 032, 747, 3. Big dig. Hackney. Full set. Again, caution's going to be on. Caution laps do not count. 747 to the inside. There is the 32 right behind Tyson Banks. Banks full on. Bent into the corner. This track state is really pushed into the corner. How about Justin Williams 3 wide here? He's going to slide back down to the bottom side. Going to be off of it's going to be right where he started. One of the drivers that you're looking at up on the front side of this one is somebody who had to kind of got a slow start on the front portion of this. It's going to be Cole Younger, as now these drivers have to push a little bit harder late in the run. 70 laps is a long time to run around this racetrack. Keith Hackney, your race leader, as Tyson Banks rolls in at third. How about 3-1 quarter exit? 09 of Trent Bailey trying to roll into the corner as well. Not quite there just yet. We'll see kind of where he puts himself here. 747 back of spots. The top three right where they started. Hackney, Christopher Joy, Tyson Banks. Trent Bailey's going to be up 1. Younger losing the most spots so far, off 4. Has to get to the bottom side. As Nathan Alul there as well. Alul off 1. These two had a great battle in heat race number 2 for second. Now they're going to have to go back to work here and try to get themselves back into that forward momentum. Not necessarily the best course of action, but they're side by side. Nathan Alul to the outside. Keith Hackney, your race leader, still as Luke Bukowski's going to be here in that 3:30 off 2. Charles Barnes up 6 here for the 21. 121 pulls the corner. Right there into the corner they go. Move over. He's got the 121 to the 21. Oh, man, 43 goes around. Caution comes out. Reaper. Speed Labs. Holy cow. Holy cow. Jake giving us a like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That one. Collected a lot of people in the back here. And we'll have to go see. Here's Justin Brown here. The 21-24 side by side. I think it was the 43 right here. It's Nick King. Gets into the corner. I kind of wanted to see what happened here. Now, Cole Younger is ahead of the 38. 43 gets into the corner. Again, we'll speed this up this next time by. It's Nick King of the 43. It's down to the bottom. Slides the corner. 38 out of the gets into the right, the left rear quarter pedal of the 3, and the 43 is down here and just gets planted into the tire. That tire is dangerous. It is just like that in real life. If you hit it, you're coming to a dead stop. We've watched it time and time again. Here's what it looks like at speed. There's nowhere for the 21 or the 121 to go. All right, under caution. I will fix the logo up there for the caution there, just so everybody knows. So I want to make sure you all know that. Because it should fit. It should fit. It should be contained. Mike, how you doing, sir? Good to see you out there. Much love to everybody. Big old full send. About them apples. 8 of 70 completed. Again, drivers ready to go. So we'll see Nick King, Charles back here. Nick King will be holding on to this one. Christopher Joy is going to be restarting on the outside of the 91 of Keith Hackney. Hackney here, 74.95 of the iRating. Ready to go. I am pretty killer when it comes to this one. Here's what your drivers are looking like for their iRating on the left side of your screen. Big list. The 7.5K. Huge momentum as we get ready for 62 more laps. Again, caution laps do not count for this one. They come around, they're completing 6.5 laps right now. Our finish line just on the other side of where these drivers are at. 3 and 4 is where they're at. The lights off on the pace truck this time by 91, 032, 747, 09. It's going to be your front 2 rows on the restart. We're going to have, of course, the 038, 119 in row number 3 on the restart here as well. Cole Younger will have Nathan Alul right there to his outside. These drivers ready to go. Jamie Massey of the 119 is somebody you should keep your eye on. He is very good. So is Keith Hackney. I tell you what, look at that that iRating gap right there. That is insane. Green flag. Lucas Oil underway. 91 gets a good restart here as they come down to the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Justin Williams in the 24 trying to roll back. He gets back the spots that he needed to. Nathan Alul will be here. Caution back out here for the second time. And that is Bud Mono and Chase Dunau. Bud jumping to pit road here. What happened to Bud? Here's the restart. Turns in the corner. Oh, baby. Oh, he braked. He braked to miss all of that, and he got the right front of the car stuck in the wall. Man, oh, man. Poor Bud. One more time here. That's when he jumped to pit road. Let's back this up. So he's going to wait for the tow here. So he goes to get in the corner here, and this is on the gyro cam. He sees the just hits the brake a little bit, gets up on the flat, and then right side of that car. He didn't even hit that hard. That's what's crazy about it. He should not have been. One more time. Here's the restart. I mean, he kind of hit hard, but not really that hard. Not hard enough to do that. You know what I mean? Little dirt racing ready to go. Fusion setup shop. 10 of 70 being completed. As they will go back at it here. Back of the pack here. This is Dusty Smith of the 021. We'll see what the restart's going to look like here for these drivers as they continue to push the boundaries, push the envelopes. Their green flag once again. Hackney, Tyson Banks all rolling. Banks back to second here. Christopher Joy will try to go back to work as the 119 of Jamie Massey to the bottom side. Massey holds on. Brett Bailey here in the 5 spot. As the 09 working. Lincoln Martin here in a 38. Good speed. Now cautions breed cautions. Right now that's exactly what's happening. As we see Justin Williams here in the 24 still having that same issue. Bud's going to be off the lead lap here to see if that's going to change. 24 might actually have some issues here. Does he get in the corner? Oh, just straight line drives into the 38. 71 rolls, so back-to-back cautions. Let's see if a single filer is actually going to be worthy here. Klosterman in. Luke is going to be in as well. Going to be leaving maybe a fast repair for some of the drivers. We'll have to wait. Yeah, fast repairs go a long way. Robert Overstreet will be there as well, so they will not lose a lap. Bud is going to be one of the drivers, though, that is looking for more position points here. Not going to be able to be on the lead lap. Justin Williams will be still sitting and waiting for that tow. Man, oh man. Thank you, folks, for the likes out there. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you like watching on your television, I encourage you to use our YouTube platform, youtube.com/Signature Esports. Give us a subscribe over there. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers for 2024. 100,000 by 2025. Oh, that's a good goal, right? Green flag. Of 70 as the drivers roll. Klosterman up in the mix. There's the 032 back to second. So that he and Tyson Banks, every other restart, have swapped spots. The 032 back to where he started. These drivers still pushing. Jamie Massey up 3. Charles Barnes, your biggest mover of the race, as the 121 digs to the bottom side. Up 10, 3 to the outside. Oh, baby, the 121. Not clear there. It bounces off the wall as Younger was there on the outside. We'll have to take a look at that far chase view here because the 3 sends the corner. 121 there on the bottom side. 3 still there. Off corner. Oh, yeah, he just wasn't clear. Just wasn't clear. We'll have to back that one up real quick. Hold on. So out of the corner. I'm going to quarter speed this. Actually, we'll go up like this. Off the corner here. Cole's here up on the high side. And the 121 just slides too far. That's a misjudged slide right there. And as the 3 goes to turn to the corner, 121 goes around. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, yeah. Live conditions. All right. 4th caution of the race. Back to back to back. They had 8 laps green and then had 4 cautions since. This one's going to be all about getting it rolling. Right now, Bud Molyneux is going to be first driver off the lead lap. So is Justin Williams. These drivers still they're still going to competing for some points here. So every point counts. Every point matters. Keep that in mind as we get ready to look back at it. Full send, green flag. Special thank you to all my sponsors out there as well. Thank you to, of course, WELDING Diecast Series. Thank you to Mark for being a part of it. Oh, little farce out there as we're 16 laps in. Big checkup back here. Jamie Massey in the middle of a whole lot here. Caution's going to come back out. There's a lot going on to unravel here. We'll have to check that out again. Do apologize about all that stuff. Manor Racing giving you some love. And the 192, the 20. Let's see what happened to Massey here. He was running 5th. Massey slides the corner here. Does a masterful job on the restart. Watch this one. I looked away from the screen to be able to put up, because I have to put up, I need to make sure I put up my sponsors as well as this league sponsors. Masterful job in the corner here. Works the corner, has a great drive off. And then not quite clear, but is there. Gets a little bump from the 32, loses some ground, so does the 32. They're hooked up on each other there. And right there's a whole lot happening. So Jamie Massey just gets sent around. Zach Dillon did a great job, actually. Let me take that back. Zach got into him and recognized what was happening there. Right here. Sees this corner, has a good little battle going on, just gets kind of beaten on here, and he tries to get in the corner. A good job recognizing what was happening there, and he gets himself rolling. So Zach Dillon will be fine. Massey's here in the back. We'll have some work to do as we see the 747 of Tyson Banks on the outside of the 91 here on the restart. Patience is everything. Thank you to all of our fine folks out there knocking it out of the park. Green flag. 17 of 70 being completed here as we go back at it. Keith Hackney, Tyson Banks, Trent Bailey. It's going to be your top 3. Bailey up 2. Lakin Martin up 4. Christopher Joy having to go back to work here. Here's a look on the high side. 32 rolls the corner. Klosterman rolling. A whole lot of love. We love to see what we have here for everybody. Thank you to all the fine folks tuning in out there. You're all just wonderful. And we love seeing everything here come together. Robert Overstreet's going to be up 6 here in the 9th spot. He's still trying to push Jamie Massey off 1. Was off 1 from the start of the race. Now able to roll back into the corner. Is going to be here in 7th. This is where Massey started this feature. And here at the feature, you're seeing exactly what it takes to be able to kind of push boundaries and take names and knock it out of the park. Well, this is exactly it. Here's the gap for the drivers as they continue to roll around. Hackney to Tyson Banks. Separated by 9/10 of a second, almost a second now. Straightaways a little bit better for Tyson as Keith Hackney now tries to close down to the bottom side here. Going to be looking ahead at where Zach Dillon is. Zach Dillon here in the 20. Taylor to the field. Dusty Smith on pit road. Bud Molyneux is going to be out of the race. Dusty still trying to work on the car. 3 drivers out of the contention for the lead lap mayhem. as Zach Dillon has to go back to work. There's Justin Williams into the 24, still trying to get around the 71 of Nick Bowman. Bauman here up 2. That's Klosterman. Nick Klosterman to the 26, rolling into the corner. Off 1 from the start of this one. Dunau's going to be up 7. Has a little bit extra. You talk about the grip levels of this track and how drivers have to chase it. Well, that's exactly what you're seeing. They're starting to chase it up the race line. Keith Hackney, the only driver still utilizing the bottom side of the race line. Tyson Banks has been able to, over the last 3 to 4 laps, close down that half a second that he was missing. But now on corner exit, drops from the bottom side to 1 or 2. 3 and 4, I believe, is still running the high side. Is running the high side. Has where the tires hit the flat up there. Gains a little grip in the straightaway. Down to the bottom side, closing in on Keith Hackney is the 747. Christopher Joy is still holding on to that second spot. Man, oh man. A little bit of coffin fit there. Sorry, folks. Keith Hackney's going to be up front here. Tyson Banks still closing it down. Battle for the lead. This is such. Hackney, Banks, 1-2, 91, 747. Bumper to bumper action is right now. This is going to be all about that nose cam. Where is he going to be able to place that bumper? Can he utilize a little bit of lap traffic to get himself back around here as these drivers still continue to work? 33 of 70. Keith Hackney out front, has a 747 of Banks there to the inside. We'll throw up the car number for you so you can see what these drivers are doing. .3 back to Christopher Joy. Jamie Massey has worked himself back from 7th. Now all the way back up to 4th. Has been able to work the high side. Has about 35 laps. We're halfway through this one. And about 35 laps to go here for these drivers to be able to make this one work. Big push into the corner for Massey. 3.9. Now 4 seconds the difference. Keith Hackney side by side with Tyson Banks. Tyson Banks slides for the lead. 91 back. Will drop the corner. 747 rolls that bottom side. And it's only a matter of time here as we see a little bit of lap traffic still continuing. Side-by-side racing here for the 747. 91, a little bumper there. 747 can clear, just can't get the drive off over the corner. Right now the high side working better for the 91 for the 747 as the 91 slips up the groove there. Keith Hackney not able to hold on to it. 747 back to the high side as now Hackney rolls that middle lane. Christopher Joy is going to be in 3rd here. 2.8. The more they battle, the more the back of this field can catch back up. And right now, Lakin Martin to Jamie Massey catching up as well. Massey to the back bumper of Christopher Joy. Tyson Banks to the lead, side by side with the 24. Now the lap traffic holding on as right now Trent Bailey tries to get back that one spot. He is caught back up to Lakin Martin as well. Nick King from the back to the front twice now has made himself known that he was continue to move. Started 10th up 3. Robert Overstreet up 7. Still your biggest mover over Chase Dunau, who's going to be up 7 as well. With the leaders in tow, there is Tyson Banks to the bottom side. 91 rolls the corner. Still tries to carry out. 32 is going to be there. 91 into the 32. The 032 of Chase Dunau up into the wall is going to see some damage here. Caution's going to come out. And that happened in the corner as Dunau has issues. Out of the corner as the 747 there. Oh, man, that was just a bad meeting of the minds. As the 32 up at the flat here can't go anywhere. Right side of that car is damaged, and he has to stop, so he takes over on the bottom side. Man, oh man, that was a great little race happening right there. And a few drivers, a few laps down. Zach Dillon going to be one of those drivers. So we'll see. Go all the way back to work here. What a great race this has been. All right. Tyson Banks, Keith Hackney, Christopher Joy, Jamie Massey, Lakin Martin, Nick King here at the Diamond Dirt Track Lucas Oil Speedway, giving you all the action here. Drivers are ready to go, and a chance right now for Jamie Massey to go back to work as Nick Klosterman will bring up the tail end of the field here. Being scored the race leader is not the race leader. That will be Tyson Banks on the inside. It's going to need the restart. Green flag. Lucas Oil will show you 42 of 70. Now the 747 of Tyson Banks has been putting on a good show. Jamie Massey now on tow as well. Christopher Joy to the bottom side. Lakin Martin, Nick King. All of these drivers trying to bend themselves a better restart here, be able to carry the speed, especially now that they have figured out where they need to run. 747 to the high side, Hackney to the bottom side. Massey almost stuck 3 wide. As the 032, Christopher Joy back to the outside. Joy trying to get back to second here. Hackney is your pole sitter for the feature. One heat race number 1, did a phenomenal job. Fast laps in the early going. Now over the long haul, you're going to see Tyson Banks roll 45 laps complete this time by 747, half the distance here of what he saw before. Now back to 3/4 of a second. I'm sorry, 3/10 of a second, 3/4 of a second to Joy. As you see Hackney to Joy, that's what you're looking at. Half second separates the 1 and 2. Caution back out. Bo Younger involved. As well, Justin Brown, Justin Williams. 3 up in the flat here. There's a drop in the corner and just goes around. Dillon gets hit as well. Zach Dillon, this driver, off the lead lap. No lucky dogs in this. There are no lucky dogs in this. No free passes, no wave arounds. You have to drive yourself to the front and pass the leader. That's pretty much the way it goes. Dirt racing at its finest, folks. Dirt racing at its finest. They've had a few cautions tonight, but this is a 70 lapper. You know, you see these kinds of cautions happen to the real thing, and it's quite all right. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I have been leaving the volume up so you get the dirt track feel, you get the loud action. You'll be able to hear most of me, and then with the little filler in the dirt track series. Do love all the audio that iRacing has to offer here. Man, oh man. Reaper Racing Leagues here for the Fusion Setup Shop Dirt Series. Thank you to all the sponsors of the series one more time as I go back at it here. The MFJ Welding Point Series, Klosterman Engraving sponsors the pole. JJ and SC Racewear Heat Races, Red Pirate Family Bar. Red Pirate is an oyster bar as well, folks. They're on the coast, or they're down there in Florida. You got to go check them out. They take care of the concerts, and Apex Designs gives you the feature, sponsors the feature. Go check out Apex Designs, Facebook.com. There are links in the description for all their sponsors, folks. So go check them out. I encourage you to do so. How about Keith Hackney, Christopher Joy? I tell you what, the 747 of Tyson Banks did not have a restart there that you would have thought. Now with 23 laps to go, Overstreet, Luke Rikoski is going to be having issues here as well. Rikoski gets nailed right here, 33. And here's getting into the corner, and just out of the corner Yeah, just that's the caution. I don't know how they nailed him with what's an incident there as far as not him. I'm talking about iRacing. So Robert Overstreet here in the 46. The 91 slid the corner there. Yeah, 33 just gets to the back bumper of the 46 there. That's just a bad restart altogether. Here's what happened. I'm going to go back to the green flag here. Hold on. We're going to go to where Keith Hackney. The 747, it's a good restart there. Dropped in the corner. 91 has a great line off here. Oh, little bump. And just slides the 747. That was not a great slider there. It was, I mean, it was great because, I mean, Hackney wins that one. But Tyson Banks did all that work and now finds himself kind of holding on. Massey is going to be restarting right behind him. And that 119 on your screen as far as relative goes. Green flag, Tyson Banks in the 747 going back to work here. Keith Hackney back out front. Christopher Joy, Lincoln Martin. There goes Joy to the backside. To the backside, to the outside. There goes Tyson Banks one more time. 38 here. Banks has this one figured out. It's going to roll the outside here. Try to roll the flat. Gets up on the flat side. You don't want to be there. As right now, Massey, 3 wide on the bottom side. Nick Massey holding on to the bottom. Has the 38 in tow. 747, 3 wide on corner exit. 747, 038 rolling. As right now, Massey trying to carry the speed. Will be up next to the 038. There goes Tyson Banks, 3 wide for third. As right now, somebody trying to clear, and there they do. 747 to clear. 038 to the bottom side. Lakin Martin trying to hold on. Jamie Massey. Lakin Martin still trying to clear. And now the 038 way up the race line. 3 wide on the middle portion of this one. 18 laps to go. 747 to the bottom side. It's going to have to roll that splitter right now. Keith Hackney to Christopher Joy. Jamie Massey trying to hold on to third. That high line works very well for Tyson Banks. But right now, there is nothing standing in the way from him not being able to run 3 wide. 17 laps to go. Tyson Banks in the lead. And right now cannot run that race line. He's got a whole lot of drivers behind him trying to run the same one. 32 to the inside. Trying to carry 6/10 of a second. Tyson Banks rolls that beautiful bean footage into that first corner. Does very well to run the outside lane. Massey to the bottom side as Lakin Martin tries to close back in as well. How about Luke able to rebound here after all of that beating and banging that happened back here in that last caution. Able to make himself well known to be up 3. Nathan Lewell off 4 back here in the top 10 spot. Cole Younger and he have been duking it out. A little left side damage. Sorry. Cole's got a whole lot of damage. He needs a little State Farm action going on there. Joy to Tyson Banks. Still about 7/10 of a second. Right now, Keith Hackney out front, 6/10 of a second, 13 laps to go. Tyson Banks was able to roll up there and take that line away. Now, after all this work that he's done, he's that is just not the fortunate son that he wanted to hear. As Tyson Banks slides the corner. Corner X is going to go to Keith Hackney, who will have lap traffic before the end of this one. As Massey does hold on to 4th. Lakin Martin in 5th. Nick King up 4 in 6th. Biggest mover of the race is Nick King. Biggest driver off the most spots. Right now it's going to be Cole Younger. It's going to be off 7. Trying to make his race line that much better here. It's Cole Younger and Nathan O'Lewell still trying to hold on. There's Robert Overstreet behind him. As we'll see that nose cam try to hook up. Nathan O'Lewell, I think, is just beating and banging on everybody up there. And doing a phenomenal job of just trying to hold on to what he has. We're going to be 9 laps to go. So this one kind of went single file for a little bit. Tyson Banks still has the race car here. And with 8 laps to go, we'll see if these drivers are going to be able to do so. 32 way up the race line, flat portion of the racetrack. Jamie Massey off corner exit. It's right to the back left quarter panel of the 747. 119, 747 battle for third. Heats up is now Christopher Joy under fire as well as the 747 drops to the bottom side. Any mistake from any one of these drivers, and you know Massey is going to be trying to counteract that. There goes the 032 to the outside. Keith Hackney holds on, trying to have 6 more laps here, and now lap traffic in tow for the race leader. 032 to the outside, 747 in tow as well. Top 4, you can throw a blanket over him. Lakin Martin not far off as well, 2.5. Trying to close at the distance, 5 laps to go. There's the 26 up top. Nick Klosterman trying to hold on. You're going to see what these drivers do here on corner exit. 032 there as well. There's the 121 digging in the corner. Sorry. Yeah, that's the, I believe that's the 121. I'm trying to look. Yeah, there's the 21. That is the 121. 91 checks the field up. 747. Oh, Klosterman gets clobbered by Jamie Massey. And right now, Tyson Banks almost had the lead out of the turn. 3 laps to go to be 2 this time by Keith Hackney to the bottom side. Joy on corner exit's going to have a run into the corner. Into the corner they go. 2 to go. As the 747 clears the corner. 032 of Joy to the back bumper of the 91. Drivers making way. 032, big run off the corner. Straight line drives as now they dig. Final lap here. White flag waves as Lucas Oil digs the corner. Keith Hackney, Christopher Joy. One final turn. Can Joy dig the corner? Keith Hackney wins. Joy in second. Tyson Banks will be third. Jamie Massey fourth. Lakin Martin fifth. The biggest mover of the race is going to be Nick King. We have to check that at the line because that was a big run from Christopher Joy here. There's the line. Yeah, I was going to say there was the checkered flag there. Coming around right here. That's Nick King. We'll have to back this up because, yeah, I mean, at the line, that was close. So there's the 91. The 032 could have made the pass the lap prior. Big run. Watch that one right there. Ooh, baby. Hold on. There you go. I mean, I know that's not as close as you would think, but there it is. There's sheer 1-2 finish. Joy almost had it. And incredible day, incredible finish to the race. Let's take a look at your race results here. Congratulations to Keith Hackney getting the win here. Christopher Joy in second. Tyson Banks third. Jamie Massey fourth. Top 5 for Lakin Martin. Nick King's going to be in sixth. Trent Bailey in seventh. Luke finishes there in eighth. And your biggest mover is Nick King, of course. I was talking about that just a moment ago. So congrats, Nick King. Up 4 spots. That's the biggest mover of the race. Everybody else up 3. Let's see. Luke and the 330 finishes in 8th. Justin Brown in 9th. Nathan Alul finishes inside the top 10. Cole Younger having a battle back and forth with Nathan Alul. I think we might see a little rivalry brewing there with the 38 and the 3. They were beating and banging on each other. Couldn't get away from each other all night. So we'll see how that one progresses over the course of the next couple of weeks and see what happens. Robert Overstreet's going to be in 12th. Klosterman in 13th. Zach Dillon, Nick Bauman, Justin Williams, Chase Dudell, and Dusty Smith. The next 18 last couple of drivers here for the final portion of the feature. Charles Barnes and Bud Molyneux dig into this one. What a great race. That was a ton of fun. Ton of fun to call. As Lucas Oil is in the books. We got to go talk to Mr. Hackney, who's going to be your feature winner here. Did a phenomenal job. Had a great race going between you and Tyson Banks there. A couple of cautions late in the race helped out here. This was good. Lucas Oil turned into a heck of a battle late in the run.
Yeah, man. Like I told you last week, I'm not too big of a fan of this place. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, it can put on some good racing. I mean, if you got the right guys in there, and and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I'm glad this place is done and out of the way. I tested a little bit earlier. I found something I like for future, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to come off that bottom. Like I was just so good down there, and I hated those cautions over and over and over and over. And lap traffic played a little bit of a part in that as well. Um, yeah, and then I think on the one of those restarts, I think Joy was underneath me, and it got me a little tight going into three, and I pushed up a little bit, and kind of got into Tyson, and like I said, I wouldn't try and do that. I mean, I let out the throttle completely, and then the hell the caution come out and it gave me the lead. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, man, I hate that, but I mean, it's just uh unfortunate events, but all in all, man, we had a very good car. I knew the top was faster in 3 and 4, but I didn't want to go up there just because. I mean, I haven't went up there the whole race really, and I didn't want to like. I mean, hell, I've been rhythm on the bottom, and I get up and go up there the first time, like and hit it the way I need to hit it. My luck, I'll probably hit the damn berm and go over and smack myself in the wall. So that's just the reason why I just stayed on the bottom, and hell, we was conserving tires, and stuff, and yeah, but we here.
Hey, you got the victory. That's what matters, and it'll move on from that after Christmas, of course. It was good. It was a good race. This turned out to be a really good race. I think even with the cautions the way it was, there was so much able to be to happen here at the end of this one. That not just at the end of it. I mean, during the middle of it, we had a long green flag run there that showcased exactly what the talent, what the setups can do, what the drivers can do, what you guys can do, of course, and worked out. I'm a fan of this racetrack. I love this racetrack, not just on iRacing, but in real life because it's my hometown racetrack, and it didn't disappoint tonight. So it was a ton of fun to watch 70 laps of you guys having some fun in these late models. So, Keith, much love, man. You got a victory here, and like it, and a little bit more momentum continuing to build with you. Give you shout outs, my man.
Oh yeah, man. Just further note with what you said, man. Like, I enjoy this league, and we've had some good runs. We've been up front in every single race. Just yeah, I mean, we can just grind and test like we should, but I mean, hell, we've had other leagues that we've been testing for a lot and just haven't really tested for these races. But I love these longer races. It just really separates, men from the boys and stuff like that, because I feel like some guys they go too soon because they get it. I mean, they think they're faster, not necessarily. It's just that they just go too soon. And you really got to conserve for the end of the race there. But yeah, anyways, all the guys at NLR, House of Speed, Grip Hackney Live, Tunnel Vision by Hackney, Heartland Harley Davidson, Papa Mike Promotions, um, damn, I know I'm forgetting something. Gears Unlimited, Ricey Bear, and just them for putting this on, and you for doing the broadcast, man.
Always a ton of fun. Yeah, we'll if you miss anybody, I'm sure we'll talk to you again. So it's kind
Yeah, I would hope so.
All right, brother. We'll see you after the holidays. Merry Christmas to you.
All right, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
That's Keith Hackney is going to be your winner tonight. 1, 2, 3. Finish 1, 2, 3. Christopher Joy is going to be. He started second, finished second. You you guys had a battle all night. Same concept, same everything that we were talking about here. With Keith, it's just a lot of you guys were able to lean on each other tonight.
Well, I mean, this track when it gets like this, it's bottom. It's a caution fest. I mean, I love when it's slick, but this track is just kind of my kryptonite. I can usually do good here when it gets rubbered up like this, but just after 70 laps, there's not a whole lot of grip. Found something there at the end, but was trying to save tire and cautions were kind of helping me out, but we'll get them next time.
Lucas Oil is a track that I've watched time and time again in the real world, and when you talk about rubbering up, it happens. It happens the same in real life, and actually, I think for the most part, we're seeing the flat not really come into play as much as what it normally would. A lot of bottom. Keith talked about knowing that it was faster out of 3 and 4. The race line here early on seemed like it was just aggressive, and everybody tried to gain spots, maybe thinking that later in the run that was what it was going to be, single file racing, but we didn't see a lot of that.
No, I mean, like I said, it's usually around the bottom, especially when the racetrack gets like this. This is the only place where the moisture kind of stays last, just with the, if iRacing actually does, keeps the moisture down low because that's where usually the water stays and everything. So, it's a fun place. I love racing the bottom here. Would have probably done better in a super than a pro. I didn't really practice for this, but yeah, it's a fun place when you get a good group of guys.
And it showed today, man. Great race. A lot of, like I said, a lot of beating and banging. That was worth it. It was worth it to me. I
Right.
if it seemed boring to you guys, then then I want to know your level of excitement, because that was good racing. It was fun to watch. But outside of that, man, P2 finish. You finished right where you started, and it was fun to watch. So you knocked your heat out of the way, and that's a big bonus here. So this is a good night. It's a good night for you. Give your shout outs, brother.
Yeah. The guys over at Majul Say Speed Shop, Fergie with CFM, Shop Fergie 22, Sweets Victory Apparel, Elliot's Custom Trailers from Warsaw, Indiana, Fatheads Eyewear, Outlaw Graphics for the paint, H and Sons Racing, and you guys for putting it on the show.
Appreciate you, my man. I will see you after the holidays. Merry Christmas to you, and go enjoy some time off.
You too. Thanks, man.
That's Christopher Joy. He's going to be your P2 finish, and we like it. Last but not least, the legendary Tyson Banks. I'm going to start calling you legendary because, boy, did you have a fast car tonight. And I thought that you had this one because just you were able to make that high line work a lot better than everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing you thought. I felt like if we didn't have as many cautions there as what we had, I feel like we could have took our time and just scooted around the top there in 3 and 4 and just passed them. But hey, it's racing. That's what happened.
And talk to us about that restart. I mean, and Keith, of course, he apologized. He said, he didn't mean to get into you. They had that slide on the bottom and kind of pushed him up into you. And, of course, caution comes out after that. No chance for you to battle back there. Of course, you restart on the outside, force back, and just becomes a battle of attrition. And then the restarts are tough at a track like this, especially whenever you're trying to get that momentum out of the corner. First couple of corners, it takes a little bit of time to build up that speed and that momentum, be able to run the high side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no hard feelings for that. That's just hard racing. I knew he was going to throw it up there. I was trying to prepare myself for it. I just didn't get it woed up there enough to cut him down. So no hard feelings there. I like to race hard, and these guys are some of the best that are on the sim. So hey, if I can stick it in the top 3 with these guys, I'll do that every time. But hey, I got to thank White Knuckle Setup Shops, Robert and Brent over there. Those guys are great. They've taught me a lot, gotten a lot faster since I've gotten with them. I just appreciate those guys. Reaper Racing, appreciate them putting them on. You guys for broadcasting and everything. So hopefully next week we'll try to come out and get us a win.
We're gonna take a couple of weeks. Actually, we're gonna take a week off, so we'll be.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to take a week off. There's this thing called Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I'll be practicing.
Yeah. Eldora is gonna be the next track. So at least we're going to some of the bigger name tracks on the circuit first, and then we'll get to the tougher tracks for some at the end of this one. So. Some people call it bottom feeding, but I call it was what I've seen with this open setup series. It's been just good racing. I mean, everything's different. Everything changes differently, and you guys are adjusting really nicely to what we see.
Yeah. I really like the way that they series 1. I really like the way that they run the track in and whatnot. It gives everybody a really fair advantage on qualifying too, because you really don't know what line to run because you're not out there for 15-20 minutes getting to run that right before the race.
Yeah, I love how they work in the track just like they do in real life. That's
right.
I mean, that's if you didn't think that it could be done, then that's what it is. Tattoo, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate you. I hope you're all great. Tia, thank you very much for the like as well. I'm missing things out here. People are chatting away, and I'm not even paying attention. Tyson, much love, man. Merry Christmas to you, of course.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Hopefully talk again soon.
I hope so. Eldor's
Yep.
coming up. That's going to be the next one. Be good. Tyson Banks comes home and P3, and he's got a fan of me. That was an incredible race, incredible run for him. We love to hear it. We love to see what he does. Whole lot of entertainment value to each and everybody that is out there. Thank you for the raid, sir. I appreciate you. Great job, Warriors. Absolutely, says Tia. Again, folks, talk trash to each other in Discord. That's the one thing that I will say. Justin, I did so terrible. You were like in every caution. I mean, I think everybody has to get used to each other. You know what I mean? If you're gonna talk trash to each other, do it in Discord. Don't do it in chat. It's my number one rule. I appreciate you. You guys know, and those who've been around, same crap, different race. 32 can't stand to get past. That's yeah, come on, Jamie. Do that in Discord. Don't do it in chat. Everybody was trying to do that there. I watched the same race. I watched everything that happened. It was a lot of beating and banging, a lot of people jumping on top of each other. I thought Jamie was going to be, I thought you were going to be able to get back up there. Those late race cautions probably hindered that. But this is a good race. It was a good race. I was very happy to see what happened there, and I'm hoping that everybody else was as well. So, but be good, folks. Be safe. Be kind to one another. The session has ended, so we are not going to hear that crowd anymore. Yeah, this was good. We'll see you tomorrow for the 802 Cup Series. It's going to be some Gen 6 some next gen action. And I think they're at Bristol. No, they're at Bristol last week. Where are we at tomorrow? I don't even know where we're at tomorrow. Where are we racing tomorrow? Oh, we're racing at Atlanta. They're doing their Toontown race tomorrow, which is cool. Yeah, Keith Hackney gets the win, and gets more drivers out there knocking it out of the park. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. That's what it's supposed to be. Supposed to be kind. That's racing is racing, but being kind and being part of the gaming industry is just as important. So we see you all in the next one. Peace.